Hi, this is Rob from NativeAdBuzz on the 24th of June, and it is currently 10:30 on the 24th of June in the UK, where I am. I just wanted to do a quick breakdown for you of how I used NativeAdBuzz to research a campaign in a vertical I'd never used before and on a traffic source I'd never used before, to take a campaign and make some money. So we started on the 11th of June, started quite small, ramped it up to 1500 spend in a day. We haven't made much profit, but then if I just show you what's actually happened today. So here is our cake tracking for today, 1080 revenue, and here is our traffic source, content.ad. If I do it for today, 596 spends. So we're, spent 500, spent nearly 600, made 1080. So this was the process we went through. We spent quite a bit on advertising, 7 grand in nearly 2 weeks. But at no point have we ever been at a loss of any more than $167 in a day. And we were at a loss for probably the first 10 days or so, 8 days, and then we're consistently in profit for the total profit of the campaign, although we're still having non-profitable days as we try things out. But overall we've made nearly 5% profit. That's if you don't include today. If you include today, that'll go up. Now we obviously like running things at higher than 50% profit, but I haven't actually started optimizing this campaign or really scaling it. We were just gathering data, and because we researched this campaign very clearly before we started using NativeAdBuzz, I had the confidence to just start spending money, because I knew that I wouldn't lose any. Why did I know that? Because I looked at what was already working on that traffic source in that vertical. I remember back in the days when I started buying traffic to campaigns, I used to absolutely shit myself, that because so many times I'd sort of allocate $200, run some ads, lose the lot, do it again, run some ads, lose the lot, until I started modeling what I was doing based on what was actually working. So here, because I launched intelligently, looking at what the competitors were doing, we were pretty close to breaking even most of the time, and overall over 2 weeks we've done better than break even. But what we've got is $7,000 worth of data, which will allow us to scale this mofo quite a long way. Now I'm going to keep a few bits hidden from you for obvious reasons. It's a live campaign, but well, I'll show you the process I went through. So to start off with, obviously went into NativeAdBuzz. We were choosing content.ad to run these on. So first thing, have a look at what's running on content.ad. Straight away there's some skincare offers. We're not sorted by anything other. This is sorted by the most recently seen, but instantly you can see this particular advert here has been running since the 24th of December, and it's now the it stopped on the 26th of May. Well, it ran for 5 months. You're not going to run a performance marketing ad like that. I mean, let's just have a quick look where it goes to. You're not going to run an ad like that unless it's making you money. So this affiliate is using volume to do the tracking. It's a pretty standard flog, fake news article. Dr. Oz. So clearly this type of page clearly says it's a testimonial. Oh no, sorry, I was about to say advertorial. I wrong that read. Wrong. Christ, 10:30. Been a long day. But then I would sort. Yes, I've sorted by strength. So now what I might do is just search for a keyword of skin. Have a look at some of these ads. Oh, it's picking up skinny as well, which isn't very good. But that's a good indication of the type of ads you can run on this network. A skinny pill. There you go. 6 questions to get skincare and beauty samples. What I was looking for when I was doing this research was 2 angles that we could use to start off with. Totally different angles, totally different ads. And so here's one that's actually a quiz, and this gets people engaged, and generally once they've been engaged at this end, you know, they've had to click 6 times to get through to the offer page, and then it's finding matches for me, and then it takes me through, and success, you can apply for all of the following deals. Woohoo. Might be worth a test. Lots of these sort of adverts. Let's try Botox or something. So I just basically, I went through this process. I looked at what ads seemed to be doing very well, what landers were doing well. Page not found. Okay. And anyway, that's the process that I chose. What I actually did was I just saved the ads I was interested in to an area on my disk. I then picked up some creatives, and then I went off and I loaded those into content.add. Day by day, we've tested a load. Paused some, kept some running. Found quite a good one here that we spent £6 on. The way that content.add works is there's 3 different types of ad that you can run. Non-commercial suggests 5 to 8 cents. Advertorials suggest 44, minimum 25. With advertorials, you clearly have to state it is an advertorial, and advertisements that have a a straight sales page, so 63 cents. Now, I've never been scared of paying high for clicks if I know I've got a funnel or a landing page that works, but you want to try and keep it down. So we used iMovie Tracks. Oops. To do our tracking, and if you look at this, you can see we tried quite a few landing pages. Not all of them made us a profit. We weren't looking to make a profit at this stage, we were just looking to gather data. We had lots of different campaigns running that have done better and worse for us. We had lots of different ads. Again, so some of these ads have had quite a good ROI. And we tracked everything, so we've tracked the domains, and if I sort by leads, what time period am I running? Oh, that's for today. If I run this for all time, you can see one of these, our top campaign, gave us a good return on investment. Now, some of this isn't actually accurate. I haven't kept the CPCs accurate all the way through, and I haven't. We didn't have an SSL certificate on this tracking domain for a while, so the leads that were coming through from Cake weren't firing properly. But again, this was, it's just a sort of an overview of what we're trying to do. So we have actually reduced some really badly performing domains, but we've got a massive amount of optimization we can do based on these statistics, on the information we've got here. A lot of these domains are in profit. We could just cut out all of the ones we haven't had conversions on and just advertise to the one we've made profits on here, increase our bid. There's a lot we can do. As I say, it's got 2 weeks in, we're now really ready to scale this and to really get it doing what we want it to do. What else was I going to show you? So that was finding the ads. Oh yeah, just a tip for how you set up your campaigns on content.ad. Well, I generally do this on most traffic sources these days. For every sort of ad group, content.ad doesn't have ad groups, it just has campaigns. Never have more than 2 ads in a single campaign or ad group. We've actually ended up having just 1 now, because we found that the ads were competing against each other. Just run 2 different run 2 very different angles, see which works the best. We just had a couple of landers. That's grown out to about 8 landers now. We've sort of settled on 2 of them. We tested lots of different ads. So we used what we found here for our inspiration. We got that going. We started collecting data without losing too much money. That was the big thing for us, the data that we've collected. And from there, we then, the way to use this tool is to use this for inspiration to find, so you come out of the gate with a really good chance of being successful. Lots of ers here. I'm sorry, I didn't script this. I'm just recording it. Yeah, just because it's a typical campaign that we've collected the data. We've started off strong. We've then put our spin on everything to take this. This is extrapolated from directly from the ad source and our Cake, our CPA networks tracking, and this is what it left us with. So this is very typical of the way that you can use NativeAdBuzz to launch a successful campaign from the start, and I call this a success. I've had campaigns that we've had 1,000% ROI once we've done our optimization, but 100% is good. 50% is good. If you could put your money in a bank for 2 weeks and come out with 5% interest, a lot of people bite your hand off just for that, and it just increases your chances. That's about it for now. I only meant this to take about 5 minutes, and I've been 14 minutes now, so I hope that is useful to you. And any questions, contact us via the website or the Facebook page, and speak to you soon. Bye. Hi, it's Rob. I'm back, and it's now 12:30 at night, but I've just been putting the blurry bits on that video and just doing a few other chores. I just thought I would add a quick update to it that I meant to say on the video, but I didn't. But on our two worst days, where we lost 146 and 96, I made a classic mistake, and it's one that I hope that you never do, and I hope I don't do again, but it's not the first time I've done it, and knowing the person that I am, it also won't be the last. Generally, when you want to try a new ad, just put a little budget on it, like $20, or if you're really sure of it, then make it $50 or so. But what I did was I was fiddling around with the content.ad platform when I was pissed. Now, for our American viewers, that means in England, pissed doesn't mean pissed off, angry. That means when you're drunk. Now, it's never a good idea to be doing anything that involves money or Facebook or anything like that when you're drunk. And what I did was I launched two ads, well, an ad on both those nights, went to bed, came back in the morning and realised that I hadn't actually put a budget. I'd left unlimited spend on those ads, and they both ran away with $500 on one and $700 on the other for FA. I was about to use an expletive, for no profit and a massive loss. So, well, yeah, I mean, they made a couple of sales, but that's just because the ad was seen so many times, but they were awful. Awful, awful, awful. So this figure here would be over 1,000, which would bring that figure up a bit. But anyway, that's it. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm about to post this up into our mastermind group. So that's it. Good luck. Use NativeAdBuzz to research your ads, and you'll come out the gate strong.